of everybody, it was always modesty. There was modesty for her. And
when did you decide to do that, to make her like this actual presence instead of treating her like just a doll?
For this reason, you know, it's like I thought if we, because that's the center of the film, and if we don't approach her with the respect of an actress that you would have in a film, it's just not going to work, because everybody has to have that gravity to it, you know. And just to add to the town for a second, it's like there's a lot of emphasis being placed on Bianca, but I think it's La's belief in Bianca. She's really what is the conduit that makes everybody be able to connect. Without her, there's all these people in their own worlds, but she's sort of that catalyst that starts to make people want to be able to reach out and talk to each other.
In a way, the film kind of reminded me a little bit of The Velveteen Rabbit, and I don't know if that had anything to do with you, Nancy, but I thought, you know, like a child's love for his toy is extremely real. You know, he loves it.
What's that focus, that concentration you put on, then it's real to you, or even like Calvin and Hobbes, where Hobbes is real to him and nobody else.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. He really does love it, and that, like, I had a friend one time when they were kids, they lost their teddy bear, and everybody in the family and in school and everyone knew how much he loved it because he had it with him all the time. And when he lost it, they put out like missing ads in the newspaper, and the whole town kind of pulled together to try and find this toy for him, you know. And you know, I just think it speaks to that if there was an innocence about the film that I think that people in the town got behind, and then ultimately we as cast members and filmmakers got behind, you know.
Barb Banchari from the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette. Given the affection that you've just voiced, what became of Bianca after you finished?
Melted down, turned into earrings.
She was rendered.
There's actually more than one Bianca. I have one, and Ryan has one.
You do? You do? Where?
Where do you keep it? Huh?
Where do you keep it?
Wow, it's not important really. Where, you know, it's wherever she wants to be at that time, I think is...
But she has a presence.
I have no doubt that she does. Get the microphone over here, right behind you.
I heard yours is dating Colin Farrell. Is that true?
It's not dating so much.
It's friends.
They were out.
They're friends.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Leanne Goodman from the Canadian Press. I'm just wondering, Ryan, coming from sort of small town Ontario, did you see, was something about this script familiar to you, because it is a small town and nobody ever really turns against this guy? You sort of expect for a moment in the bowling alley that they're going to be mean to him, but nobody ever is, and I wondered if that was familiar to you. And also, what does Rachel think of the fact that you've got Bianca living in your home?
She doesn't like it, and the other thing is that I think, I mean, I was so happy that Craig chose to shoot the film here, because I thought that it was, I mean, in a way I was kind of always imagining that it would be here anyway when I read it. It's the sensibility of the people in the town is so much like, you know, where I grew up. And I felt like, you know, it's been working with all of the actors, so many of the actors were Canadian, that it was just like there's an inherent niceness to them that you believe it in the film, you know. I think it doesn't feel like a stretch or something when they want to help. It's just a part of their nature. So
do you think it would not have worked in a town in America if it had been there?
You know, we don't need to start. It's not, we don't have to fight about it. Canadians are nicer. It's known, right?
Okay.
You know,
well, on that lovely note, let's thank the cast of Lars and the Real Girl. So you have one.
You're watching Bell Express View's coverage of the 32nd Annual Toronto International Film Festival.